Somewhere inside you, there's a version of you that never gave up. This message is for them. The version that kept believing even when everything was falling apart. The version that stayed up nights, wondering if it was ever going to get better but still showed up the next day. That part of you, resilient, quiet, steady, is still alive. Maybe buried, maybe bruised, but not broken, not gone. And it's time to wake them up again. Because life isn't waiting. It's happening, with or without you. The world will move forward whether you stay stuck or take the leap. But you, right here, right now, have the chance to decide what kind of story you going to live from this moment on. Not the one others wrote for you, not the one fear has been narrating, but the one you were meant to tell all along. You weren't born to be average. You just got tired of fighting alone. And that's okay. That's human. But now it's time to get back up. Because the weight you carry, it's not weakness. It's proof you've survived. The pain in your chest, it's not failure. It's the reminder that your heart still beats for something more, something deeper, something real. You don't need permission to rise. You don't need applause to begin. You just need to remember that the fire never left. You just stopped feeding it. They'll ask how you did it, how you went from silence to strength, from surviving to thriving, from invisible to unforgettable. And you'll say, I refuse to stay where I didn't belong. That's the power of a decision. One decision, one moment, one line in the sand that says, no more. No more shrinking. No more apologizing for your dreams. No more giving your power away to people who didn't earn it, don't understand it, or never saw it in the first place. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to become undeniable to yourself. This is not the season to shrink. This is the season to rise. Because you've been quiet for too long. You've dimmed your light just to keep others comfortable. You've played small because you thought humility meant invisibility. But there is no greatness in hiding. There is no legacy in silence. The world needs your voice, your vision, your presence. And if you're waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, now is your time, consider this your tap. Consider this your moment. You've spent years trying to fit into spaces that were never made for you. You watered yourself down to be more digestible. You broke yourself into pieces just to be accepted. But the truth is, you were never meant to blend in. You were built to break molds, to lead, to shatter the ceiling, not just for yourself, but for everyone watching. Because someone is watching. Someone you don't even know is looking to you as proof that they can do it too. So don't quit now. Don't doubt now. Don't shrink now. You're closer than you think. Rock bottom wasn't the end. It was the place where you met the version of you who was unbreakable. The version who stopped begging for answers and started becoming the answer. The version who realized that strength isn't T about never falling, it's S about refusing to stay down. You don't rise by accident. You rise because something inside you refuses to settle for anything less than everything you were created for. You don't need more time. You need to stop wasting the time you already have. Every second you spend doubting yourself is a second you could be building. Every moment you spend waiting is a moment you could be becoming. There's no perfect day, no magical hour. The only time you have is now. And now is enough. You are enough. Not when you get the degree. Not when you land the job. Not when they approve of you. Now. Right now. If no one believes in you, good. That means you'll build something no one saw coming. That means you're free. Free to create without comparison. Free to grow without the weight of expectations. Free to succeed on your own terms. Use the silence. Let it sharpen you. Let it fuel you. Let it remind you that validation is a luxury, not a necessity. Because belief starts with you. And if you don't believe in yourself yet, then borrow mine. Just for today. Just long enough to take one more step. There will come a day when you'll wish you had started today. Don't let this be that day. Don't let your future self look back and say, I had the chance, and I let it go. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Choose your pain. Choose your fight. And then fight like hell. Because this world doesn't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you demand, what you earn, what you claim. So claim it. The life, the freedom, the version of you that lives with eyes wide open, feet grounded in purpose, and a fire that cannot be dimmed. This is not just a speech. This is a mirror. And it's time you finally looked into it. Really looked. Past the fear, past the insecurity, past the story that's been playing on repeat in your head. You are not your failures. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are the person who got back up, who kept walking, who chose healing when it would have been easier to stay numb. That's who you are, and that's who the world needs. There is no blueprint for greatness, no shortcut, no hack, just grit, just grace, just the choice to get up one more time. And if you think you can't do it, you're wrong. You already have. You've survived things you thought would kill you. You've endured seasons that felt endless. You've built strength in silence. And now, that strength is your foundation. Build on it, live on it, rise from it. You are not alone, even if it feels like it. Even if your phone is quiet and the world seems deaf to your struggle. You are not alone. There are people who need your story, who need your voice, who need your courage to unlock their own. So speak, move, act. Do not wait for everything to be perfect before you begin. Begin and let everything align around your movement. This is the rebirth, the rewrite, the moment you stop waiting and start becoming. Don't worry about the outcome. Focus on the next right step, the next brave decision, the next breath that says, I'm not done yet. You don't need all the answers. You just need to move forward with what you have. And what you have right now is enough. Let the world talk. Let them question. Let them laugh. You don't owe them comfort. You don't owe them clarity. You owe yourself your life. The full version, not the one edited for fear, not the one shrunk for safety, but the full, bold, untamed, rising version that was never meant to hide. Your power is not in how loud you are. It's in how consistent you are, in how relentless you are, in how you keep showing up, even when no one claps, even when no one sees, even when no one believes. Because at the end of the day, it's not about them. It never was. It's about the promise you made to yourself, the promise to rise, the promise to heal, the promise to build something that matters. That lasts. That changes things. So here you are, at the edge, at the beginning. And yes, it will be hard. It will be lonely. But it will also be worth it. Every tear, every step, every moment you chose to keep going when quitting would have been easier. You're not lost. You're rising. You're not broken. You're building. You're not late. You're right on time. For the version of you that was meant to emerge now. Not yesterday, not next year. Now. Because now is when you finally believed that the life you want is already yours. All you have to do is claim it and never let go. And when they ask, when they stare at the life you've built, the battles you've won, the peace you wear, you'll smile and you'll say, I never gave up, because deep down, somewhere inside, there was a version of you that refused to die. And that version won.